So, you've got an amazing person doing your law firm intake. She's great on the phone. Clients love her. She gathers all the right information. But what happens when she's not there? If your intake process only works because of the person doing it, then you don't have an intake process at all. Welcome to Gimbal's Tip of the Week, where you get practical, actionable advice you can use right away to start building a more productive and profitable legal practice. For the month of April, we've been looking at ways to make your intake more efficient and less error-prone. We've been sharing concepts from our new Gimbal guide, 8 Ways to Stop Losing Time and Money in Your Practice. As we said last week, having the right person doing your intake is really important, but you still need a process. A clear, step-by-step process ensures the client experience is smooth and you get the information you need every time. It will also allow someone else to step in seamlessly when your intake person goes on vacation, is sick, or worse, resigns. A good intake process includes step-by-step instructions. You don't need a fancy workflow. Instructions can be just a list of steps or a checklist to follow. You should have a script containing key talking points so your message is consistent no matter who answers the phone. You should have a set of FAQs prepared, things that clients are typically asking you for at intake, so anyone taking intake calls can answer basic questions about your fees, services, and next steps. We also recommend you have a fillable form that gathers all the required information, and you can check out last week's tip about that. Finally, your process needs to be easy and obvious to access. If you want people to use your new process and your intake form, make sure it's very easy to find and people can open it up in 1 or 2 clicks. So this week's tip is to include these 5 key elements in your intake process. Number 1, step-by-step instructions. Number 2, a script. Number 3, a set of FAQs. Number 4, a fillable form. And number 5, easy, obvious access. Eliminating waste begins at intake, and it doesn't stop until your client's file is closed. Lawyers who understand how to identify and eliminate waste at every stage of the client journey will consistently deliver more value to themselves, their firm, and most importantly, their clients. Put simply, they are much more likely to be recognized as true value-driven professionals. And that's it. Join us next week for more on building a profitable and productive law practice. If you want information like this every week, sign up below so you never miss one of our tips of the week. Thanks a lot, everybody. We'll see you next week. And don't forget to grab your free Gimbal guide, 8 Ways to Stop Losing Time and Money in Your Practice. There's a link down below.